Hi, I am Keisha Wixom, and today we're going to break through Galavasana, which is an arm balance, and it requires you to have pretty flexible hips. So we'll start with a simple hip opener, and then we'll just kind of pull apart the process of moving into the arm balance. So start in a comfortable seat and raise a leg, holding your sole and your knee in opposite hands, and cradle your leg back and forth, trying to keep your spine up straight from the crown of your head all the way to the base of your spine, taking deep breaths. And then from there you can set that shin on top of its neighbor and scoot your bum back. Taking a deep breath in, tilt your chest forward, and come down however deeply your hips might allow you to today. And you'll do the same thing on the other side. If you need a little bit more time, feel free to take it. And just rocking back and forth, lubricating the hip, letting that joint get comfortable with some movement. And keeping the foot flexed to maintain stability in the knee. So there's a strong line of energy from the sole of your foot to your knee and then back into your hip. Scoot the booty back and then walk the hands out in front of you. Deep breath in. A little bit of pressure with your hands so that your hips stay grounded. Then just let your head hang. Jaw soften, sides of the neck nice and long. And if you can come down a little bit further today, go ahead and treat yourself to that position. Or maybe you're just sitting upright and you're content there. But if you are ready to move on, now that your hips have decided to cooperate a little bit more, let's come into an easy forward fold. Uttanasana, lifting all 10 toes, feeling the corners of your feet connected into the ground. Another shake with your head. And then slowly roll up. And starting with the left leg, creating almost like a figure four. Draw the knee into your chest to find your balance. And then turning the leg out just as we did when we were sitting. Cross the ankle over the top of the knee and either reach for the floor, or if you have a block handy and the floor just seems too far away, we'll bring the floor up to you. Reach sitting bones back, sternum forward, soft jaw and neck, remembering to flex the sole of this foot and not grip too tightly into the toes that are on the floor. Spending a few moments here before perhaps going a little deeper. Returning into the forward fold. And if you're feeling like playing around with the arm balance today, Galavasana starts by being able to tuck your armpits around your shin. So my arm isn't on the outside of my foot, it's to the inside edge of my ankle. And my left arm is tucked close enough to where my left knee is now resting right above the hinge of my elbow. You want to set your hands a good distance out in front of you, but not too far, so that you can lean forward. Now notice that this foot didn't get lazy. Pull the toes back so you have a nice strong anchor. And then push the ground away from you. You'll notice when I move the ground away from me, I've inflated my back, which is going to give me a lot of power in my core. Keep your eyes forward, looking past the line of your mat. Keep leaning, and maybe walk the opposite toes back to the end of your mat and play around with just a float up and down. Noticing that your elbows aren't going wide. You have to bend your elbows directly back and root through the index knuckle. Lean forward. When you catch a balance, press the ground away from you, and with a strong foot, kick your toes out. Pulling right back in from your base. And replace the foot and forward fold. So if that went well, you can add on and try moving into headstand and alternating sides from Shirshasana. So Shirshasana B, not A, will be your tripod headstand. So if you're in Galavasana, snuggling your armpits right up into your shins. Lean forward, look forward, tuck the chin into your chest, and place the top of the head to the floor. Elbows in, armpits back. Use the strength of your core to lift you all the way up. And then transitioning to the other side. So I'll draw the opposite ankle across the thigh and use my lifted leg to push my shin as tightly into my armpits as possible. And then lift your head and extend your leg. Reaching in opposite directions, curl in. Galavasana into Shirshasana. So fun to play with. Give it a try.